Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's start this one. So we are going to start with trading for beginners. So how do you make money in the stock market or futures market, or do you want to invest or are you going to trade? So this is the starting point for it. And if you are interested in this one, please follow, like, and subscribe, and click on the bell button so that you can get any updates from me. So let's start. So this is an art, and this is CIS Watanabe. That's my icon here. I won't be posting any Lamborghinis or whatever, a big mansion or whatever things like that. Just keep things simple. I'll just be using this icon as myself. So I wish to stay anonymous, and yeah. So this face here is from the original CIS in Japan. So if you have any interest to know who is CIS, you can Google it, and or you can find about him in YouTube. He's a very good trader in Japan. So you can start learning about him there. So let's see now. This is the trading for beginners, so you can hopefully learn something about this one. So let's remove this one from view. Okay, this is Dow Jones Index futures, the index, not the futures. So before you start in any kind of a monetary trade or anything, this is a disclaimer. Any investment or trade that you take on is a risk. There is a risk to that. So be aware of what you are doing. You can face financial ruin or anything if you trade excessively dangerously. So let's start. Here you can see this is trading view. You don't really have to get an expensive chart or anything. You don't even have to subscribe to it. Just use the basic one. I'm using the basic one as well. So there will be ads popping up once in a while. There's no stopping it unless you pay them money. So yeah, before you start, do you plan to invest or do you plan to trade? There's a very big difference there. When you make investment, when you invest is about looking at the value of the company. Like you look through their financial balance sheets and everything, make sure that they are making money. But of course, those doesn't really show you whether it is a good thing to invest in it. Making money just because of a few papers telling you that they are making money, for me, not really. I prefer to make it to trade instead of invest. Trade, we can see from the charts here, is very transparent. We can see even if they try to manipulate the charts, we can see through the momentum from the volume and everything. But of course, I don't even use you don't even use the volume anymore. I only use the 200-day EMA and also a 9-day EMA to trail this the charts here, just to make sure I got it right. Okay, so if you plan to invest, there's actually a way to make investment using the charts as well, which I will teach in the future if I get enough likes and subscribes. So, okay, do you know that in TradingView, there's a paper trading here? This paper trading, I think you can try this one before you use any money in the real stock market. You can just click on it, and then the paper trading by TradingView will come out. Then your account. I used to be using number 9 as my YouTube is number 9, but then I realized that number 9 sounds like some kind of droid name like R2D2 or C3PO. Number 9 is just like another droid name. So I think I want to change to something else. And then I realized, oh, there's a very good trader in Japan, and his name is CIS, BNF, and CIS. Then Testa. All these are very very good traders. So mine is mostly based on CIS trading. So I just rename myself as CIS and then Watanabe. So this account is still using my old number 9. So it's based on USD, US dollar. And you see the account balance as well. Account balance, in this case, you start at 100,000 if I'm not mistaken. 100,000, and then from then on, you just play around with the trading. Just click on the trade button here, and then you can place an order. It doesn't cost any money because this is paper trading. So you can just play around where you think you're going to enter, where you think you're going to exit. And I try to use my existing method, the one before I use CIS method. So from 100,000, I sort of like lost about until 70,000. And then from then on, I try to use his method, and then my paper trading account has ballooned from all the way up to, I think this is trillion, 1,144,798,470. Oh, this is thousand. So I'm not sure this amount is how much really now. 473,000 is here. So this is million, 10 of million, 100 of million, billion, 10 of billion, 100 of billion, 1 trillion. So this is a 1 trillion. So I'm not sure if there's anyone as crazy as me doing all this paper trading until 1 trillion, $1 trillion in account balance and equity. The funds you can see here, the funds here is about 1 trillion. So you can trade using this one to start with. So all you do is build yourself a strategy. What is a strategy? It's like whenever you open a trade, you need to have some kind of entry, then an exit, a cut loss. So you can base your strategy based on trend following, like this one. You can enter. Okay, we close this one. You can see 1 trillion is. I'm not sure if there's anyone as crazy to make until 1 trillion here, paper trading. So after that, I started trading my own account, and I'm quite successful doing it. So okay, let's close this one. So like I said, when you create some kind of strategy, you need a strategy to trade the market. Actually, any strategy will do, but most of it, from my knowledge, you sort of like the best strategy is trend following, in my opinion. Whenever, just like here, you can see here is a previous high. So when the momentum, the stock price is going up all the way up here, and you sort of like have a double top. This is a so-called double top here. And then when the momentum starts dying down and going down here, you can sort of like short sell the market. Is the complete opposite of buying. You are selling the market. Means you borrow some shares and sell the market. So when you close out the account, you buy back the shares to return it back to the brokerage where you borrow it. It's very automated, so it's quite easy actually. So you sort of like enter here and then watch it slowly goes down. As long as there's a small red candle here, but I won't be exiting just because there's a red candle. I'll most probably be exiting when there's a strong red candle. So these two is not really that dangerous to me. If I take the trade here, I'll most probably be waiting here, coming down all the way here, because this is the 200-day EMA. when it sort of like nears the 200-day EMA, it is the called mean. When it nears the mean, it's most likely for a rebound somewhere about here. So I'll be waiting for rebound whenever there's a strong trend breaking down, and then loss of momentum here, as you can see. When the momentum slows down here, there's very high chance that it will bounce all the way back up to this level somewhere here. Oops. This level, as you can see here, there's a lot of candles, small candles here. Here, dilly-dally, trying to figure out whether it's going up or down. So this is some kind of a support resistance area. So whenever there's a chance that it will bounce, it is most likely be trapped in this zone here. So if you look at my shorts, I explained something about the moving average, but because shorts is just about 1 minute long, so it'll be quite a rush, but you can check it out. So you just okay, a little bit on the moving average. Moving average, I only use the 200-day EMA. It's more than enough actually. So it's just like Dow Jones right now. Okay. Okay. 200 EMA is down here. It has shot up quite a lot, far from the 200-day EMA. It is bound to have some kind of large movement downwards. So it can be like this all the way drop down here to this area. This is a support area, support resistant area. So you can just wobble around somewhere here, 39,000 level plus minus. We won't know because the market is very dynamic. It just changes every day, and there's a lot to learn from this one. This is the, as you can see here, is considered a double top, I think. Considered because as you can see here, this there's a lot of wick here. These two, you can see. Okay, they lost quite of a support here because this one, as you can see here, the pullback, and then it tries to go back up all the way here, but it fails to break through. Instead, this sort of like created a lower high. So then there's a loss of momentum, and then these big candles here. This is a weekly chart, so it's most likely to be pulling backwards down here. Oh yeah, before I forget, remember in any trades, before you do, always look at a weekly chart. You can say, oh, I'm trying to day trade or anything. If you're a beginner, don't try day trading. Yeah, I know some of the other content creators will be telling that, oh, you can learn day trade in so and so time. Yeah, you can, but it's kind of dangerous in my opinion. You have to be really careful because the shorter time frame, the more volatility it will be. Just like here, you can see it's very clean chart. This is a weekly chart. It'll take some time for it to grow, to play itself out. Just like here, it's coming down on the weekly chart. So you can look at the daily chart. As you can see, daily chart shows that it's gonna rebound soon. Here, sort of like a losing momentum kind of play, slightly break down from the 200 EMA. It might be a little bounce up here, then lose strength and then continue downwards. Who knows? It might be. So we are playing with this kind because as you can see here, we already analyzed the weekly chart. It's coming down actually. See the candles? So it's at a support here. If it breaks the support, it's most likely to come down. So are we going to enter here on a long buy? Are you going to buy here? I don't think so. The risk is quite high because as you can see, this is a support and resistance area somewhere here. So even if you buy here, it can just go up here, stop a while, a few while, and then breaks down. If it breaks down, it's very, very dangerous. Your risk reward is very low. Just like here, you're risking, maybe you have a stop loss, I don't know. A stop loss will be nice here, but then you're risking, if it suddenly crash down, your stop loss might be hunted down very fast, but then you're only gaining this much. It's not a lot of points to gain here, so I don't recommend this. We are trying to catch the trend, the big kind, just like this kind. Oh, the big kind, see the big one, like here, all the way up here. This is somewhere around 42,000 level, all the way up to 45,000. So around here, this 3,000 point move in just a few weeks. So as you can see here, the move downwards here is very, very strong actually. See all the big candles here. So the momentum is here. This is a temporary stop in my opinion. It should be a bounce and then come back down. So this is a no-go. So let's check out the Nifty. The Nifty. Let's check the weekly. Always check the weekly chart first. So as you can see here, the uptrend from November 2023 all the way up here, and then pullback, very strong pullback, because it has overshot. You see, it has overshot the 200 EMA by quite a lot. So this one, it will be coming here and then take some support and then break down again. This is a very strong support area, you can see here. So it's going to take a little bit rebound all the way up here to about 24,000 level, but fail to break through and then continue downwards to touch this one, the 200 EMA. So when it's going down, don't try not to buy, try to sell instead. So we're going to check the daily chart. As you can see, it has gone down below this 200 EMA. Okay, so it will be this rebound, as you can see here. It will go up here and retouch this one. Check out my first video. I did touch on about this one. So it will be coming here, maybe retest here, then come back down. As you can see, this is also a support area, support turn resistant area. So it will be somewhere around here. So it will be touching here, maybe consolidate a bit, then lose strength and then crash down again, because the main trend is still going downwards. There's no upward trend yet. As you can see, why do I say it's not an uptrend? As you can see here, is the green candles are here and then here all the way down. We are not going to see much changes to these dynamics. My guess, it might be coming back to this to test this 200 EMA weekly. This is a weekly, maybe 20-ish thousand somewhere, but we'll just see how it goes, because so far it has been quite a long time. About the pandemic era, it only touches this 200 EMA, 200 week EMA during the pandemic, the starting of the pandemic, somewhere there. So it has been on an uptrend since then. Yes, there's a lot of pullbacks, but then because, as I said in my previous shorts, anything that is as long as it is above the 200 EMA, it is a positive, considered bullish. So it's a bullish move upwards here, even though there's a short pullbacks scale. As you can see here, pullbacks here. It's not really that it's quite a long pullback actually, not really short. You considering here is November 2021 all the way down to July 2022 is about half a year pullback, and then it continues upwards and then another big pullback here. This one should be shorter, about December to April, also about 4 or 5 months. So from here onwards is going upwards here. As you can see, there's only a small pullback here, not much, just a small consolidation here, and it goes up here. There's no pullback since somewhere in May, in 2023 May, all the way to October in 2024. That's where the politicians sort of like introduce some kind of a capital gain tax increase or something, which kills the market actually. Then as you can see, there's a big pullback here. So it's still above the 200-day EMA, but not sure whether it can hold or not. It's most likely to retouch this one. I'm sure it should be retouching this one soon, but we'll see. There should be a rebound here actually, a rebound, then come back down again. So it's like a wave. So if you're starting as a new trader, always look at the weekly chart. It's sort of like a very smooth, as you can see the charts here. I prefer to use Heikin Ashi. Heikin Ashi is a little bit laggy, but then it's sort of like it gives you the basic impression, the feel of the market, so to speak. As you can see here, you can see there's a lot of pulls up and down here, so they're consolidating here, as you can see here also. Yeah, so I try not to make this video too long actually, too much information compressed into one. So you can, if you're planning to start a new trading, trying to be a new trader, try out the paper trading first. Don't try the money as people will say, just throw some money in and you either make them or lose them. You most probably will be losing them, in my opinion. So try paper trading first. Do not waste hard-earned money on trading the real market. Like and subscribe my channel, and wait for the next video to come up. Thank you.